We got the new camera angle. I'm just trying different camera angles. I just thought I'd do some different camera angles. Variety's the spice of life, you know. Why not do a different camera angle? Day 9. So, Flying Lotus and his beat making and music making ability. So, as I've previously mentioned, Flying Lotus is the main influence of the next album I'm going to release. It's just sort of the approach to making the music that you sort of have to almost rewire your brain, because when making music it tends to be quite verse, chorus, bridge, stuff like that. With that, with Flying Lotus style music, like the weird experimental jazz stuff, you sort of have to rewire your brain in the sense that you don't have to do anything normal. You can sort of do what you want, when you want, how you want, with what you want. And one of the main things is quantizing. With the most beats, you hear it on the beat, boom, 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 boom. Flying Lotus style music, you don't have to do that. You can do it. You can even quantize it and then manually make it off the beat, because quantizing is basically the process of putting it on the grid, and to not quantize it sort of gives it that human feel, because when I'm making the music, it's all, except from the bass and guitar and stuff, it's all VSTs and samples and stuff, so it can very easily sound very robotic in a sense. But then with non-quantizing it, it makes it have that human sort of fluidity, that groove to it that you don't get with quantizing, because it's just boring, just anyone can do that. But with this, it's interesting. And yeah, I think simply the act of not quantizing your drums, your electric piano, stuff like that, that alone puts it so much higher against something that would be quantized, because it feels so much more human. And as the listener, you tend to try and find something human in it, well, like, unless you like EDM and stuff like that, that's a different situation. But with electronic stuff, it's very easy to sound ingenuine and robotic. But then to stop that from happening, don't quantize. I mean, if you want to quantize with the music, quantize. But with music like this, non-quantizing works really well with those like fly low groove drums that are like just off the grid to give it that sort of like that bounce. Yeah, not much else to say. Don't quantize your beats unless you want to, but I don't want you to. Unless you want to, then you can. Inspirational message to end the video.